All right, so we are looking now at this parking lot data. So there are students in Miss May's class, and they were looking at the parking lot of the school and counting how many cars there were every day for a month. And this is the data that these students gathered. So now you're getting a choice of how you want to represent this data. You can do a table, or a line plot, or tallies. Or you could do more than one if you really want to. So if you're doing a table or tallies, you probably want to do like a little T-chart style. And then here you'll have like how many cars. And this would be the number of, what are we thinking about? Each day, number of days would be over here. And then looks like the minimum is going to be 18. And then you just list this out. And then to do tallies, you could just do tallies, or just to do a table, you could just count up. And for example, 19 looks like there's 1. 20, you'd have only 1, is that right? Let me see here with my lightsaber. 18, 1. Oh, I forgot 17. 17 is the minimum. I would want to add that. 21 would have none. And you could just do tallies or whatever you want for that. Or you can do a line plot. So make an x-axis and make a line plot. So you'd have 17 and your numbers there. And you just fill it in. So it looks like 20. So for example, 22, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course on my line plot, I'd make 4 marks for that. And then when this is all done, and again, I'm not going to finish this because you can do this on your own, but we're looking at all of the data landmarks for this. So then you'll just list them out. So for example, the minimum we figured out was 17 cars. And the maximum is going to be the highest number of cars. And then for the range, it's going to be whatever minus 17, your range is going to be that many cars. That's the range. Mode is going to be whatever is the highest number of days. On here, whatever is my highest stack, that would be the mode. Maybe 22, but I'm not totally sure. It looks like 24 has a lot too. It might be both of them. I haven't finished this, so you'll be able to know better than I would by looking at that. And then finally, the median. I want to highlight this here. Be sure to include your work to show how you figured out the median. So for the median, you need to figure out what's in the middle. And if I have a line plot, what I could do there in my line plot, like for example, I'm going to have this here, and there's some numbers over here. 25 has a couple. So to figure out the middle number on your line plot, you can just go back and forth and circle. So and figure out what number is exactly in the middle. If you've done a table or tallies, instead you can list them out in order and figure out what's in the middle. So for example, I can list them out like this, and I'm going to keep going. I do my 23s next, and then same as before. So you'll end something, blah blah blah, keep on going, and you're going to end with 25 as the highest number, and then just go again back and forth until you figure it out what number is exactly in the middle. And that will be your median. The median takes the longest time. It's not difficult, but it takes a little bit more time to figure out than the other 4 things. So that's it for this. And you can even start to think about, okay, these kids were looking at the parking lot. What areas in my own life could I start to gather some data and record it and look at it and think about it. So that's it for this homework. Thank you and goodbye.